Texas Senator Ted Cruz joins us now. Senator, the border basically starts everything. It relates to fentanyl, it relates to crime, it relates to housing, inflation. If Republicans can just package that into a way that everybody understands, this should be a no-brainer.
Look, that is exactly right, and it is in particular applicable because Kamala Harris was the border czar for the last 4 years. She was responsible for the disaster, for the invasion. But I'll tell you what, Jesse, I want to break a little bit of news. I heard your earlier reporting on the show about the secret guest. I'll tell you, there was a leak from the Biden White House, so I know who the secret guest is going to be tonight. It's a big secret, but it's going to be El Chapo. Yes, I know he's in jail, but they were trying to say, who has benefited the most from border czar Kamala Harris? And there's nobody that's benefited more than Mexican drug lords who've made billions. And yes, he's in jail, but I'm also told that Kamala Harris personally paid to bail him out of jail so he could come and talk about how good life has gotten for the Mexican drug cartel.
Yeah, El Chapo's going to come on right before Beyonce. We're hearing that right now. Senator, I want to play you some sound in all seriousness. Just the family devastation that's taking place. Donald Trump was there with Rachel Morin's parents. There was the woman that was jogging in Maryland who was brutally assaulted and murdered. Listen to this.
We're going to end up being a third world country if it continues this way. And I hope, I hope that you will just take my words to heart, because it's devastating to lose a child, but even more devastating when you see the pictures or you see the body and you really understand what's happened to that person.
You know, there in Milwaukee, Senator, there in Milwaukee, there was a lot of personal stories, a lot of American people that the president put on a pedestal and listened to. You're seeing him doing that right there again. You're not hearing that here in Chicago. Why is that? I thought this was the party of the people.
Look, this is unfortunately the party of special interest. This is the party. There's a reason you just had Randy Weingarten, the head of the teachers unions there, who was in charge of the school lockdowns that hurt kids across this country, because this is all about power. And in contrast, look, what happened to Rachel Morin was a travesty, a beautiful mother of 5, raped and murdered by an illegal immigrant that Joe Biden and Kamala Harris released. President Trump today also appeared with Alexis Nungary, the mom of Jocelyn Nungary, a beautiful 12-year-old girl in Houston, Texas, my hometown, who was raped and murdered by 2 illegal aliens that Kamala Harris released. And these are real people. As I talked about in Milwaukee, every damn day another American is murdered, another woman is raped, another child is brutalized by illegal immigrants that Joe Biden and Kamala Harris has released. And I got to tell you, my opponent in the Texas Senate race, Colin Allred, is standing on that stage tonight, proudly standing next to border czar Kamala Harris. And they have nothing to say for the victims, for the families that have been devastated by the criminals they're releasing every day.
Yeah, well, as you said, we actually just got the embargoed speech from El Chapo, and it is just a full-throated endorsement of Kamala Harris. It's going to be, it's must-see TV. Senator, thank you as always. Keep it up down there. Click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You won't get it anywhere else.